Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Rex.
I'm Daniel.
He's very somber.
I have we have a gift from Jason and Eric Souter.
Jason and Eric Souter.
Now we've already reviewed this whiskey. It was episode 13.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was going through an old iPad of mine because it's super old. There's zero space. And I was going through old photos to see what I could delete. And I found a photo from like back when we had subscribers 700 or 800. It's just a screenshot of it.
It's like, hey, we have 800 people.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's the videos there. Yeah.
So it's Peat Monster, a compass box.
Sure. Oh, wait.
But they gave us a special bottle.
Okay.
Are you ready for this? I'm not sure you're ready for this.
This is a monster.
This is not just what I look like holding a normal sized bottle. Here, Rex, you hold that. Look at that thing.
Dude, this is
Holy
1.75 liters. Getting towards 2 liters of freaking Peat Monster. Compass box, which makes an amazing whiskey. Damn, so we already reviewed it.
Can we did. Let's do it. We weren't doing Magnificent Bastards at the time.
Jason and Eric's out of you magnificent bastards. Almost dropped it.
I know,
I'm
right?
so used to having...
Oh, that's a reach.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta have some forearms
How
straight.
does one get a bottle that big?
I don't know. Maybe you know a guy. Look, it's even hard to do small pours.
I'm not complaining.
That's amazing. That's like when you report to the government, how many bottles did your barrel produce? You're like, 7. They're like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, we only got 7 bottles out of it. Well, how big are the bottles? Well...
So are we revisiting Peat Monster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's review the whole thing from scratch.
Okay, because we're doing that now.
Now, remember that this is a mix of not only Islay whiskey, but it does have some Islay whiskey in it, right?
So for those that are unfamiliar with Compass Box, the makers of the blenders of what is Compass Box?
Compass Box is, I think, the world's foremost blending company right now, making blends of grain and malt whiskeys, primarily Scottish products.
Okay, are they based out of the UK right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Or all Scotch products, really. This is 40% Lafroig.
Okay. Yeah. You get
And
that,
you can...
but there's a layer of... It softens the Lafroig a bit, adds some more rich, fruity note.
The second dominant is Ardmore, which gives it this earthy roundness.
Yeah.
And then third is Legic, and fourth is Kalila, and the last is just a Highland whiskey for some cloves.
Okay, so the earthy roundness.
Ardmore.
You
want some Ardmore to compare?
Yes. Because
I
the
think we have
Lafroig that I'm familiar with, yeah, that's I'm totally getting some Lafroig stuff going on here, but it's softened a bit, it's rounded, and then there's more of that earthiness that you mentioned. I totally get that.
Picture the Lafroig with this added into it for the perfume notes. And heathery notes. And that Ardmore's lightly peated as well.
This is so... so much more floral.
But see how, then go back to this and you'll see it.
Yeah.
Just the hint of floral.
Oh, these are both mine now. These are both.
This is so home turf right here. This is good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so one thing I love about this.
Do we have to keep shooting? Can we just...
This is 57%, man, and change.
Yeah.
And
they don't add any coloring because that's still light. Is there any kind of age statement on this?
No.
No? I like how they give you just a helpful hint of what's going on here.
Yeah.
Peaty and smoky.
It is, yeah. No kidding.
So, yes to the rounded earthiness. Yes to like the heather, some of the floral bits in there. But make no mistake, this is called Peat Monster for a reason. Because peat does show up in spades.
Now, you know what's funny is, so one thing I always smell in Peat Monster, and I never verbalized it, and then I was going through Compass Box's website, and one of the things they said, I went, yes, I've been thinking that for ages, but I've never quite pinpointed what it was. It just hovered in my head.
Yeah.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Smell it.
So I've gotten funky cheese off of peaty whiskeys before.
Yeah.
But, okay, so maybe...
You see what I mean?
Maybe
the
some...
creamy, musty funk of blue cheese.
Some of the funk, right? For me, it's less of the creaminess and more of just that it's not that bitter sour blue cheese thread that just makes it a blue cheese.
I'm wondering if we have.
And then on the taste, it's like a spicy honey. This really rich, thick, voluptuous sweetness that is, going toe to toe with that peatiness. There is a sweet element to this. It's not a sweet whiskey, but there's a sweet element that really makes it interesting and complex, and not just, a one-dimensional smoky behemoth, which is what people call me, by the way. A one-dimensional smoky behemoth.
You don't even smoke.
Well, I'm just smoky.
Smoking hot.
Yes.
And nailed it.
You got it. We got Moon Americano from the subreddit. What would be the peatiest whiskey I could get for under $75?
So I was gonna say Peat Monster, and it happened to come perfectly with today's episode.
That being said, prices are always regional. We try and remember to say this every time. But anytime you hear us talking about prices, what we can get a whiskey for is going to often be very different than what you're going to get a whiskey for. It's just, there's no way around it.
The general web result for a Compass Box Peat Monster is in the $50 range.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a damn good peaty whiskey for $50.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Complex and beautiful and floral without overwhelming you with smoke, but definitely smoky, no question.
I would like to know how big a bottle this size is.
Not quite briny. Yeah, who knows?
You know what?
Good God.
This needs to be somebody's infinity bottle. Right?
It would literally go on forever.
Something that size is crazy. Okay, we got the beans and butt from the subreddit.
Beans and butt.
How often do you leave empty-handed? I was going
Oh, yes.
to area liquor stores to see what new stuff has arrived, and I often leave empty-handed. I'd say I buy a bottle 1 in every 3 times, and I'm wondering how often other people do that.
I regularly do that. So I've got a couple of stores that I'll stop by while I'm doing other things.
Yeah.
Like I'm running to pick up a wine for a dinner with somebody or something like that.
Right.
And I'll always sort of walk by the whiskey section. But, hey, nice. But almost every time I walk away going, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm like 1 in 10.
I don't go.
Yeah, he didn't go because he just drinks free whiskey all the time from all the people around him. Because that's how he rolls.
One-dimensional smoky behemoth. This is
It's a good whiskey.
The thing that makes it funny is the one-dimensional part.
Yeah.
Right? Without that, then it's just like, that's kind of forgettable. The one-dimensional smoky behemoth.
I mean, there's nothing I could say to this that isn't already said.
Starting to get more of that funky cheese now. Showing up more on the nose, and it's mixed in with a little bit of oak.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, if you're into Isla whiskeys, this is a damn good Isla whiskey.
It's a little sweeter than you would expect
Blend.
for an Isla without being sherry cask heavy.
And again, this is one of the most easy examples to go to whenever somebody's trying to shit on blended scotch, right, in particular.
Yeah, any
It's like,
Compass box.
on. Well, most Compass box.
Well, other than Orangery.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a
If
friend.
you steal, may you steal, lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.